first day of class, I was really shy because I didn't really dance, and I thought like I was gonna look a mess.
And don't worry about making mistakes. This is just like a little rehearsal. Let's just make sure everybody's on the same page.
Before hip hop fundamentals came to my school, I didn't know that I could dance.
The buzzword now is 21st century skills. A lot of those skills of collaboration, authoritative thinking, learning how to be a good leader and a good follower. I think dance kind of naturally lends itself towards learning that. Hip hop brings the fun into it. If we can learn all that while we're having fun, that's what I want them to get.
I feel good after class, and I just feel like a brand new person.
It's just excellent.
After class, I feel like energized, and I feel like I just want to dance. Like, I feel happy.
My favorite part of class was the hardest part because I got to challenge myself.
I started dancing more, and now I'm not shy no more.
I seen some behavior changes. Like, some students would not participate in anything until hip hop fundamentals or Molly came along.
The kids are just loving it. It's causing them to come out of their box, out of their shell, to experience some of the talents and the gifts that they probably didn't even imagine that they had. And young audiences came in and tapped into that artistic flair of our students, and it's just phenomenal. The boldness, the confidence, the talent, just their eagerness to want to learn more. And then that transfers over into the classroom. When we break up into independent learning or we break up into groups, the students are more willing and open to share with their classmates. They're seeing leadership in math class when we have young leaders come and work with students on math concepts. It's really building their self-confidence.
I'm excited to be performing at the Young Audiences Gala because it's something big and it's something I never did before.
I'd really never danced in front of a huge crowd.
You're going to see some more traditional breakdancing done in a traditional hip-hop way. You're also going to see traditional hip-hop movements to convey a message, to give a simple story or a simple concept of anti-bullying. And then you're also going to see the younger students perform a more traditional routine, but showing off the tradition of battling. What does a breakdance battle look like?
I am working with them to design t-shirts or costuming that will go with a performance that they're doing with hip hop fundamentals. I took the printmaking background that I love and having them do paper stencils and spray paint the designs onto the shirts because I felt like that was a nice match with the hip hop dance that they're doing.
This right here, this is my Instagram name, and then the arrows are saying pointing me up to become something great. So yeah.
This particular project puts the idea of art in the hands of everybody.
The arts allows the students to be able to express themselves and build confidence and self-esteem. It seems to give a spark to them, a new energy to them. Life comes into them. Young audiences definitely enhances the learning in the classroom.
Without young audience, who knows where our students would be.
Turn around. Are you guys ready?
You guys are representing yourselves, you're representing U.S. Wiggins School, and you're representing all of Camden. I want y'all to go out there and have as much fun as possible. And, don't feel nervous. I want you to be yourselves.
This program means a lot to the kids. I think that some of the kids that have behavior issues, this has benefited them. in a tremendous way. Their behavior has gotten way better because of this. I think that we should have more programs like this in our city schools.
We didn't expect a big space. We thought it was just gonna be like a stage. Yeah, a little one.
So he's very shy, keeps himself, so for him to be involved in something that almost put the spotlight on him, it's very out of his character. It's definitely breaking him out of his shell, so it's definitely a good thing.
He's very shy in front of people. By him doing this, he's very excited.
This program has really inspired us as a staff. Not only has it done wonders for our children, but it has helped to bring us together as a community of learners. They have helped them to develop in a way that would not have been possible if it had not been for the generous donations, the generous contribution, and the generous support that we have received from young audiences. It inspires them, it gives them another avenue to release, to express themselves, and it will help them for a lifetime of learning, to make them children who can be proud of who they are, and what they can accomplish. And again, thank you so very much.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye.